All right, should be live here. Welcome to Currency 365 Crypto's Charts reading. Gonna be a quick video. I'm just gonna cover for JP and Mike. I didn't see a video for them, or I didn't see them go live. So I'm just gonna cover for them to make sure you guys have a crypto video out today. So and for everybody that's part of the 365 team, the CCI team, and yeah. So let's get started here. It's gonna be a quick one. Clif High, actually, I did go on Instagram and I did do a video, quick, 60-second video on Instagram, telling you guys the latest about Clif High. I'm on Instagram is Currency 365, so you guys can follow me there on Instagram. I will be doing quick videos, 1 minute videos on there. When if I feel like something is important, I will let you guys know on Instagram. All right, so Clif High has here that the latest data sets have Bitcoin reaching 10,000 by January 1. Now remember, we also have data sets reaching Bitcoin reaching 13,000 by March. That could be pushed up now, okay? So we could be at 15,000 by March. We don't know, but right now the data sets have it Bitcoin hitting 10,000 by 1118, okay? So you should be holding Bitcoin, as we always say. You should be holding Bitcoin for the SegWit 2x. And if you're not in Bitcoin, you better be in like BitConnect, because that is correlation with Bitcoin, right? So you're holding BitConnect tokens or you're holding Bitcoin, right? Because and me personally, if you're not going to be lending on BitConnect, then you need to be holding Bitcoin, right? And of course, there's other coins that people love and want to hold that are going to do very well. Like I told you guys, I believe NEO, Omiso Go, Litecoin are going to do very well in 2018, including Dash. And those type of those coins are gonna, and Ethereum as well, right? Those coins are gonna do very well. Let me repeat that: Omiso Go, NEO, Litecoin, Dash, and Ethereum. If you're holding those coins as long with Bitcoin and maybe have some BitConnect and Regal coin and stuff like that from the lending platforms, cool. If you got the coins from the lending platforms and you're going to be doing your lending to the bots, that's fine. And then outside of that, if you're holding mostly Bitcoin, and then you have maybe 20% into Litecoin, Ethereum, Dash, Omiso Go, and NEO, you're in great shape for next year, right? So that's basically what we want. We want everybody ready to go for next year, because next year cryptocurrency space is going to hit 1% by the summer, and you can already know if the cryptocurrency is going to hit 1% of the world by next summer, a lot of money's coming in, especially after tax season. You saw how quickly things rose after tax season last year, or this year actually. So you're going to expect the same thing next year when people have a lot of free money. Okay, and also another thing is the reason why we might see 10,000 by the end of the year is because a lot of people are going to get more free money here very soon in the next 2 weeks with SegWit 2x, and so they're going to be able to use that free money to buy back into Bitcoin and buy Ethereum and buy Litecoin and buy Omiso Go and buy NEO, right? So you're going to have all these people with a lot of free money pouring it back into Bitcoin and into other cryptocurrencies. Okay, so that's also going to pump the markets up as well, and bring Bitcoin into 10,000. So as you guys can see here, and while I was talking, and hopefully you guys already read all this while I was talking. That's why I usually go on my little spat there, so you guys can go ahead and read it while I'm talking. But anyways, if you didn't, he says here that 6888 is going to be coming up soon, and then from there we'll probably go higher. It says working on the data sets. He says working on the data sets. Reconciliation shows 40% drop in Bitcoin. Language has manifested. Likely no repeat at 6888. Okay, so he's saying that 40% drop has already happened, or it's already manifested itself. So now when we hit 6888, there probably won't be another huge drop. It's probably going to continue. It's going to probably stay around that range and then continue higher to the 10,000 mark. So we'll see if that happens or not. All depends on the charts, right? At the time that if we're overbought at 6888, then I think we will see a little bit of a correction, and then maybe and then stabilize and then continue up. But it all depends on when we hit 6888 and is it at the Segwit event and then everybody dumps their Segwit 2x for Bitcoin again, that will push it higher regardless if we're overbought or not. That would push the price even higher, right? So yeah, so that's where we're at right there from Cliff High, and let's actually get into the charts, and then we'll look at coin market caps of all the coins that we didn't look at. So here's Bitcoin sitting in here. Okay, spinning top here. So we'll see how this plays out. You can see there's a spinning top here, and then we actually went bearish for a couple of days, and then we caught ourselves and then started back up, and then there's the breakout here. So yeah, so we'll see how this candle plays out. We still got some couple of hours before the new candle comes in. So right now we have a spinning top bearish candle. So we'll see how this plays out, and you know we could play out where we spin here and then come down a little bit and then go and then continue higher, or we could finish this up at the top and then continue higher. I don't know. So we'll see how this plays out. Okay, right now we have a bearish candle, but that can change if people watch the video or see what Cliff High is talking about and people start buying, and then we change the candle to a bullish candle, right? Right now we have a spinning top candle, which is a bearish candle. So we'll see how it plays out. The last couple of weeks, Bitcoin has been actually dropping during middle of the week and then then picking itself back up. So that's been the theme lately. So you have here a Stratus. We told you guys that Stratus was probably going to make a run up here to this 30-day moving average and then test it, and so there was the bottom. It was in, and there's the breakout there. Okay, so and he said we had to see it break out or it was going to continue to go lower. And so it did break out after I yelled at it. Remember, I was yelling at Stratus to get their act together, and the Bulls heard me loud and clear, and they got their act together, and they ran it up, and now it's coming back down. So what we want to see it do is we don't want to see it go past this mark right here, 58703. If it passes that, then most likely it's going to come all the way back down, 100% retrace, and then it's got to hold, and then it's got to hold this level. If not, it's going to go even lower. Okay, so we'll see how that plays out. Ethereum Classic versus Bitcoin, almost at 100%, and look, it's in the power zone, almost 100%, and it's not moving. So that's a concern. That's a big concern. You run all the way up here and you're not really moving much from the bottom here. You're basically staying the same. So, and you're already in the power zone. So hopefully this thing runs back up here at least to make people some money. But if not, if it just sticks right here, it's going to tank. It's going to go create a new low and continue downwards. Let's look at BitShares, same thing. And speaking of BitShares and Steam and stuff, my account on Steam has been unlocked or unblacklisted. So I am no longer blacklisted from Steam. I can now post and actually make money on Steam now. Okay. And I don't have that cheetah bot coming on and telling me that my warning about this person, right? So my account, Patricia got my account back together on Steemit, so I will be posting this video and other videos on Steemit, and yeah, so my account's back to normal on Steemit, so I'll be able to make a 1 cent, 3 cents, 5 cents. I think Champagne hooked me up with some Steam. I think he gave me 5 Steam today. So, but anyways, let's continue here. I know a lot of people are powering. I'm also powering down on Steemit right now. So I am powering down and collecting my Steam. And I know a whole bunch. I think Craig Grant's doing the same thing. I haven't seen Trayvon on Steemit in a while, so I'm not sure if I did ask him that question. I'm not sure if he's going to answer it or not. But yeah, a lot of people are powering down on Steemit because the robots are messing with us, and also the some other whales, I guess, are not liking people talk about BitConnect or any of the lending platforms that have made people lots of money. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. Okay, so anyways, it is what it is. You would think decentralized wouldn't be such a problem, but it's more of a problem than actually centralized. unfortunately, right? So maybe maybe instead of complaining, Craig and others like myself, we create your own steemit, right? Create your own steemit website. You know what I mean? A decentralized site where you can post whatever people can post whatever they want, get credits for it, downvote, upvote, whatever. I wouldn't even put a downvote on there. I'll just put only upvotes, right? Just keep it positive. So just put an upvote, post what you want, put an upvote on it, and make money. That's what I would do. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter what it is. Just what I mean. If people like it, they'll. If they don't like it, then they don't. They won't like it. They won't upvote it. Dash is sitting here, and you can see there Dash is sitting right on the line. So sitting right on the line there of support, and if it holds that, that's a good sign. If it does hold, and it's going to continue, it's going to go higher. But if it falls below here, we're going lower until probably after seg with 2x. I told you guys look back at Dash after seg with 2x. Who is calling me? Okay, this is the second time I've gotten a call when I'm live. Okay, let's. I think people know that I'm going live and they want to interrupt, so I'm not sure. I think that's kind of disrespectful, right? So, anyways, so let's look at Monero. Monero is another good one to hold for next year as well. After SegWit, you might want to hold some Monero as well, especially at these prices, right? So, so you got here Monero also holding that support line nicely there. We don't want to see it break that support line. Hold that steady and just bounce off of that and then go higher, and then challenge this 30-day moving average there. ETH on Bit, and I don't want to look on BT. I don't want to look at ETH on that. I want to look at ETH against the USD, because most of you guys hold ETH on Coinbase. You guys don't hold it on these other platforms. So I like to use it against the USD instead of Bitcoin. Nothing against Bitcoin looks well, right? But against the US dollar, Ethereum looks healthy. Looks like a big, massive run is coming, and that's a good sign. I'll hold some ETH. Yeah, I did dump all my ETH at one, but then I got some. So somebody sent some ETH. So I'm not sure if it was because of well, how did I get that ETH? I don't know. Either one of you guys sent me some ETH, or and shout out if that was you, or somebody sent it to me through doing a review or something like that. I don't know. Okay. So, anyways, I got some ETH. So I'm gonna hold it here as this nice run happens. I'm not gonna sell this ETH because I think ETH is getting ready to run. It has they have some the DEF CON conference is coming up, I think, on Wednesday, right? Ethereal Summit just happened. I'll be posting more Omar's Ethereal Summit videos on both channels tomorrow. Okay, I don't want to flood his videos on my channel, so I'm posting one a day on both channels, but I'm going to post one tomorrow on both channels as well. He does more interviews. I'm going to post all the interviews until they're all completed, right? And then they have the conference coming up for Ethereum. There's another conference for Ethereum coming up, and a whole bunch of other events for Ethereum is coming up. It's going to big news is probably going to happen as well. So expect Ethereum to make a nice double here, maybe 600 by the close of the year. If Bitcoin is going to 10,000, then we got to expect Ethereum to go to at least 600, right? I'm looking for 500, but I wouldn't be surprised if it doubled from 300 to 600 for Ethereum by the end of the year. On that momentum with Bitcoin and following Bitcoin. Okay, so you can see it's ready to break out against the US dollar and go higher, and create that higher high. So yeah, I'm holding, and I'm gonna hold here. You can see that we got a clear buy signal here, and coming up, and once it's in the power zone, I think we'd probably be around 450, 500 bucks if we can get there. Looks like, on this map right here, looks like we're gonna hit this power zone at about 340, 350, but you never know. And then let's go to Omiso Go. And Omiso Gold, Omiso Gold. Okay, so we broke support here on that. We didn't break support on the wick yet. Okay, so this wick still holds support here. We don't want to break that. And now we're just holding steady here on this line. At some point, we got to get a buy signal here and turn this around. for Miso Go. We know news is going to probably be the catalyst of this. China news or some type of China news happened. Miso Go went down. Okay, so we have China's talking about that they're going to start trading again on Bitcoin and stuff, and no one and Miso Go did not go up. So we're gonna need some. We're going to either need it to go back to 40 and then get another buy signal and go up and then try to go higher than this, which will hit us right here on the 30-day moving average. But we need some news. Vitalik, we need some news, brother. I mean, it's a sitting duck right now for a Miso Go. And maybe people are going, well, you know what? It's a good chance for me just to continue to buy and buy and buy and buy. Yeah, just like Litecoin, right? Litecoin's in a position where it's been where you can just continue to load and load and load if you're really bullish on Litecoin long term, which we are, right? So it's giving us time to load if you wanted to load. But the problem with that is that Bitcoin is what everybody wants to load, right? Because Bitcoin is in a position where it's going to 10,000. We know it's going to 10,000 without a shadow of a doubt. And we know the future of Bitcoin is bright to 100,000. So, a lot of people are thinking, why would I load anything else when I know Bitcoin's going to 10,000, and then it's obvious Bitcoin's going to be at 20,000 next year as well, and then it's going to 100,000, right? So that's guaranteed, almost guaranteed, right? So, what is the point of loading other things? And it's going to be forking, and we're going to get more dividends and bonuses. So, and that's probably what's hurting Miso Go, because people were like, Miso Go or Bitcoin? I guess I'll stick with Bitcoin. And then, of course, Miso Go is going to have to attract more people by putting out the big news, right? And so the big news is going to be either Coinbase or some type of deal with Google, or some type of deal with, nationwide deal with McDonald's. I know they have some type of deal with McDonald's, and they have something in the works with Google or something like that. But they got to bring things out, right? And Vitalik is usually good on that, right? Lately, Vitalik has been like, a lot of things have been delayed on Vitalik's board. So we'll see what happens. Like I said before, I'd rather see it after the SegWit. Don't bring it out now because there's no buzz right now. Everybody's in Bitcoin. Bring it out after SegWit is over, and then bring out the big news. And I think that's what it's going to. The data sets have the big news coming out for Miso Go between the end of November to the end of around mid to late December. So that's the perfect time, right? To make a massive run with big news. Okay, and I'm hoping it's Coinbase, but that could be completely wrong. It could be something else. It could be a massive deal with Google or something like that. Or some type of bank or something. I don't know. Digibyte sitting there at 152. Let me look at Digibyte to see if it has a buy signal on. Nope, it's over. It has an actual sell signal on it right there. Overbought sell signals in for Digibyte, and it's not moving, as you can see here, but it is forming a nice channel. So maybe if this can come back to 80 and then give us another buy signal, we'll probably see a higher high right up here to 212. And then let's look at Litecoin to wrap this up. I know I didn't look at NEO and 80. You guys are gonna be like, look at NEO and okay. I can hear you guys screaming already. Okay, so you have your low here, and it was bought up by the bulls, and then here's your high sitting at the 50, and then here is your. I'm not going to really say this is a higher low, but it is a higher low from this wick, not the candle. It's a lower low from the candle, but from the wick, it's a higher low. So I guess if you want to consider this as a higher low, okay, but I'd rather had this the higher low and then breakout coming, right? So you have the 30-day moving average about to cross underneath the 50-day moving average. So that might be, that's actually bearish, right? The 50, wait a minute, the 50, yeah, that's bearish, right? The 50, the 30 crossing over the 50 is bearish, right? That's a bearish move. You can see the RSI is coming down, so it's a bearish move, and that's probably why the price is being forced down, because this is a bearish move. When the 30-day moving average crosses the 50, that give us a bearish that gives us a bearish chart, okay? We want the 50 to stay below the 30 and the 20-day moving averages, right? So bearish charts coming in, and I'm not sure. Maybe this stays stable or it goes a little bit lower, and then it corrects itself. Okay, but this tells you that a correction is coming, though. At least because right here, it was, it's gonna happen, but there's no correction coming. So now we're about to see this happen. So that means a correction is going to come sometime in the next 2 weeks. We're gonna see a correction, a big correction actually on NEO, and that's right after SegWit, right? Right after SegWit, I think you're going to see a massive correction on NEO, back to 50. ADEX, I'm over time. I'm over my time, guys. ADEX holding that higher low. That's a good sign. It's stronger than NEO on the chart right now, but you can see it's about to also do the same thing. It's about to give us that bearish look, and we might have to hold here and then wait for that to turn, and then we explode up by mid-November. You should see ADEX and NEO explode, in my opinion. So what's the other one? Litecoin on the USD, right? Where's Litecoin though? Litecoin BT, there it is. Litecoin USD. Didn't we already talk about Litecoin? No, we didn't. Okay, so Litecoin on the USD. Yeah, it's breaking. It looks like it's breaking out. Buy signal is in. So and we're oversold. So oversold buy signal. We just broke the 20 right here. So on the blue, and we need the orange to break it as well to confirm it. Clearly that we're going higher. And I think this next move. I don't know if we're going to see massive gains on this next move because of SegWit 2X. People are not going to be really in Litecoin. But remember, Litecoin's supposed to be 10% of Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is sitting at 6114. So Litecoin should be at $61 right now. So the fact that Litecoin isn't at $61, it's undervalued right now. So if it's going to be 10% of Bitcoin, it's undervalued right now by what, $4? So yeah, you can make some money on Litecoin. Because it should be at $61 right now. It should be 10% of Bitcoin, since it's the silver of gold, right? Of the Bitcoin. So it's the silver. Okay, so that's it, I think. Let me run down these names that we don't look at. Bitcoin Cash is down. NEM is down. BitConnect is now down. It started out as a boom this morning. It was up like 11%. Let's see here. Monero, we already went over. IOTA is up a little bit. Qtum is down. Cardano is down only 4%. Cardano is doing really well to have 25 billion in circulation. Oh man, you would think it would be dumped like crazy, and having like 80% down days with that type of circulation, but it's not. Zcash is up. Lisk is up. Okay. Stellar's up. EOS is still booming back up. Making a nice run. Arcoin is trying to turn. You can see that it's trying to make its turn. It looks like it's about to make that turn, but it's still having some struggles. But you can see the turn coming. Steam is at 97 cents, not even a dollar. Komodo, okay, up 7%. Vertcoin still booming. Walton coin is booming. Monaco coin is booming. Populous is down. Factum coin is up a little bit. I haven't talked about Factum coin in a while. Salt is at 277. If you see salt at 250, you might want to grab some. Let's see here. Status is still up again for like the third straight day. What else? Everything else is down. Vertasium is down to $48. Look, if I see Vertasium, if Vertasium hits like $15, I think the problem is that there's really no exchanges that buy and sell Vertasium unless it's what, Ether Delta or like some of the like some crazy ones like that. So it needs to get on these other exchanges, but these other exchanges don't want it on there. So you know what I mean? So I don't know how I'm gonna be able to get some Vertasium. Let's see here. Zcoin. I don't know anything about that one. Faircoin is still up again today. Loopring is up again. Zencash is up a little bit. ADB coin is up. Okay. So and no limit is up. Let me check out Cloak Coin and see how that's doing, and then OK Cash. Let's see how that's doing. Okay, let me put it in here. There it is. 557, down a little bit, and then OK Cash. This one was hot. What happened to OK? Well, I know what happened. Bitcoin happened. Okay, OK Cash is at 19 bucks. I mean 19 cents. Okay. So, like I said before, a lot of these cryptos looked good until Bitcoin happened, right? So, if you want to blame anything, you got to blame Bitcoin, because if Bitcoin doesn't make this massive run, that it's been having in the last 3 months, then these other coins would have had their massive runs, because the money would have been in these altcoins. But Bitcoin took over and has taken the shine off all the coins. And look at the gap, the market gap between Bitcoin and Ethereum. Remember, everybody was saying Ethereum was going to take over Bitcoin, and the data set said no, that's not going to be happening, because as soon as the world says that they're going to take it over, Bitcoin would rise and just explode, and Ethereum would just basically go dull and then have to regroup itself, right? And that's exactly what happened. So the data sets were absolutely remarkable, right? Anyways, what else? Well, I was about to tell you guys something, and I can't remember what I was about to say. Wait a minute, Regal Coin. What happened to Regal Coin? Why isn't it not? It should be in the top. Let me see, Regal Coin. Regal Coin is booming, $76. I have like 15 people on my Regal Coin team. I got 77 people on my BitConnect team. Regal Coin, I got about 15 people. And no one's made any loans yet, and I haven't either. So I told you guys I'm going to do it after Segwit 2X. So maybe everybody's just going to wait as well until after Segwit 2X. That's fine. But I got 15 people on my team, and then Hextra Coin, I got like over 40 people on my team. I'm not sure how many of you guys have some coins. Also, what's the other one? Electra or something. Electra. That platform is gonna start on November 6th. And then what's the other ones? Go Rewards is going to have the second round of their ICO coming soon. I think that's next week. And what's the other one? ETH Connect. I think that is I think that's tomorrow night. ETH Connect, which is F Connect, ETH Connect, however you want to pronounce it. That has a lot of buzz on it, a lot of scrutiny and buzz. I'm gonna try to grab some coins regardless. Okay. What else is there? BitConnect, Electra, ETH Connect, and then of course there's that Bit Petite one. But Clif I did say that one would be lucky to last till the end of going into next year. So I'm not promoting it. I'm not promoting it just because the data sets say that it might not even make it till 2018. So those that are in now, you might be lucky. You know what I mean? So you guys are probably the ones that are going to probably make it to that 6 weeks. And other people that come in are not going to be lucky probably. So I'm not promoting it any longer. Okay. So I'm not going to do that to people. So those that are in Bit Petite or Bit Petty or whatever it is called, I don't know the pronunciation for it. Don't put your money in that one. The data sets say that it might not make it to January 1st. So those that are already in, you should be good. Okay, so I did see an update from them on Twitter that they were updating their site today. I was trying to log in, I couldn't log in. But anyway, so I did go over to Twitter and saw that. So don't put your money. I'm not promoting that. Okay, I'm not promoting that one. So we're just promoting Regal Coin, BitConnect, Electra, Hextra, which I think Hextra is gonna do very, very well. I think Crypto Gamer has a bunch of like almost 500 bucks in coins. I think I saw in this video. So I think Crypto Gamer is gonna be turning that into what? Let me see. $1, $2, $4, $8, 16, 32. I think 64, 120. I think it's gonna go at least 120 easily. So if you have 500 bucks, and he might even buy some more coins. I don't know how many people he has on his team. So altogether, let's say he has $1,000 worth of coins, and then it goes seven doubles. So let me see it: 2,000, 4,000, 8,000, 16, 32, 64, 120. Okay, so 6 figures on Hextra. If he has at least 1,000 coins, but I think I saw 450 coins that he has. I'm not sure if they've given him the coins from his referrals yet. I'm not sure if they put that in there.